enlisted in 2009, and in 2011 I deployed to Afghanistan, and I worked as a fueler, so big convoys would come in and I would fuel all the trucks up, and I went over there with a mindset that things were going to be so different and that I was going to be hated, and it actually turns out that I made a lot of friends with people over there, and it was definitely a life-changing experience. One of the biggest issues is veterans have a GI Bill. When I was coming back to school, that was such a big mountain for me to climb because it's so much paperwork, and if you don't do it the correct way, you're not going to end up with the benefits that you've earned and worked for. And I feel like a lot of veterans fear going back to school because they don't know how to utilize this benefit. And I thought maybe I wanted to work with children, and I'm starting to realize that I want to work with maybe more the geriatric population, specifically Alzheimer's, if that's an option. My aunt had a father who passed away from Alzheimer's. He was having a very, very difficult time communicating with his family members. And that's what really kind of has driven me to look more into the traumatic brain injuries and the geriatric side of communication sciences and disorders. Dr. Lynn Gilbertson, she's a professor in communication sciences and disorders. I always say, oh, I'm 30, I feel too old to be doing this, and she kind of always keeps me motivated. And then Dr. Suhas Letterman, I had linguistics with her. She had us do this autobiography about an experience that changed you. It was life moving. And I spoke about meeting some people in Afghanistan that I never thought I would get along with. Maybe my experience, my deployment was a little bit bigger than I ever thought it was. If I can change somebody's life the way that I've experienced with Dr. Suhas Letterman, I mean, that's pretty amazing.